Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another Site Catalyst Theory video. A while ago, I made a video talking about the Little Sketches series and trying to figure out what exactly the main anomaly was. At the time, we called her Little Sketches because, well, that was literally the only name we had. Turns out we were wrong. Not because the theory was completely wrong, but because we were looking at the wrong question. The question wasn't, who is this mysterious masked woman? The answer was already there. She is the lady from Little Nightmares. The real question is, why is the lady here? Because Site Catalyst isn't just showing us a random anomaly. They are bringing characters from completely different worlds into what appears to be an SCP-style universe. And after the release of 2 new videos, I think this theory has gotten even stronger. So today, we're going back through the newest information and asking, what exactly is happening in the Site Catalyst universe? Quick recap. Before we get into the new information, let's quickly go over what happened before. The first 3 Little Sketches videos followed the lady after she escaped containment. At first, she seemed like a normal hostile anomaly. She escaped. She attacked guards. She caused chaos. Pretty standard SCP containment breach stuff. But then things started getting interesting. In the 3rd video, SCP-049 appeared and revived the lady. And this is where we got our first major clue. Because normally, SCP-049's victims don't come back exactly the same. But the lady did. She wasn't a zombie. She was just the lady. That raised a question. Why did 049 Feet's ability work differently on her? Then we got the next major piece of information. The creators updated the descriptions of the older videos. They didn't call her Little Sketches anymore. They called her the lady. This is important because it confirms that this isn't just a character inspired by the lady. This is supposed to be the lady. And that changes everything. The interview. The first new video we got was Little Sketch, the interview. Unlike the previous videos, this one focuses on Springtrap. And right away, the biggest thing we learn is that this isn't just some random animatronic. This is William Afton. The video goes over his history, his identity, his family, and concepts like Remnant. Basically everything you would expect when talking about Springtrap, which is actually really important because the creators aren't just taking the appearance of these characters, they are taking the characters themselves. They are keeping their original stories. During the video, we also see a flashback where Springtrap transfers his soul into a new suit. And this gives us another interesting detail. In this universe, Springtrap seems to have a different ability than what we normally see. He isn't just trapped in one suit. He can potentially move his consciousness into another one. Now, there are multiple explanations for this. Maybe this is just Site Catalyst's version of Springtrap. Maybe the rules of this universe changed him. Or maybe being brought into this world gave him new abilities. We don't know yet. But it is another example of something being different. Little Sketches 4. Then we got the newest Little Sketches video, and this one was a massive upgrade. The previous episodes were mostly, the lady escapes, everyone panics, people get eliminated. But this episode felt like an actual story. The lady escapes with Springtrap, and instead of being enemies, they become partners. And honestly, their dynamic is hilarious. You have the lady who is mostly silent and mysterious, and then you have Springtrap, a man who immediately asks if the car has a radio because he's been trapped for so long and wants music. The contrast is actually great. The video also introduces something new, the outside world. Before this, everything happened inside the facility. Now we see forests, roads, vehicles, and locations outside Site Catalyst. Which means the world is much bigger than we originally thought. Also, I have to mention this. During some of the most dramatic scenes, Discord notifications can be heard. And honestly, I think it's funny. This is a VR chat series made by a group of people having fun. Someone joining a call during an escape scene is probably the most realistic thing that could happen. Now we get to the main theory. My current theory is, Site Catalyst takes place in an SCP-style universe where characters from other realities are appearing inside this world. Not copies, not references, the actual characters. And there are several reasons why I think this. First, the lady. The creators went back and clarified that she is the lady from Little Nightmares. They could have made her an original anomaly. But they didn't. They wanted viewers to know exactly who she was. Second, Springtrap. The series doesn't just use his design, it uses William Afton's identity, history, and abilities. Third, other characters have appeared. We have seen things like stormtroopers and other recognizable characters. At some point, it starts becoming harder to see these as random choices. It starts looking like the point of the story is, what happens when characters from different universes enter the same SCP-style world? But why are they different? This brings us to the biggest question. If these are the real characters, why are some things different? My theory is that entering this universe changes them. For example, SCP-049 seems different. His abilities may have expanded. Springtrap seems different. He may have gained the ability to transfer himself between suits. The characters are still themselves, but the rules of this new universe affect them. Think of it like this. They brought their own stories with them, but now they have to follow the rules of Site Catalyst. Final thoughts. Now, there are still a lot of questions. How did these characters arrive? Did they arrive alone? Or did parts of their original worlds come with them? For example, the Springtrap flashback takes place in what looks like a FNAF location, but we don't know if that means the location actually crossed over, or if it was simply showing his past. There isn't enough information yet, and that's what makes this series interesting. Right now, we don't have the full answer, but based on everything we've seen, the idea that Site Catalyst is an SCP universe dealing with characters from other realities makes the most sense. But that's just my theory. What do you think? Are these characters actually from other universes? Did something bring them here, or is there another explanation we haven't thought of yet? Let me know your theories. And as always, go check out the original Site Catalyst series because the creators are putting a lot of work into these videos. Thank you for watching.
Hey, what's good? It's me, Tiki. Anyways, I just wanted to pop in and say that you should like and subscribe and possibly leave a comment. And obviously go check out the original creators of Site Catalyst's little story. Anyways, I'm gonna go get me a drink now, bye.